Hey, I had the button hit. Jeez. I don't know what's up with my mics and stuff because it's been doing that lately. It's green. That who knows? But hey, I'm Jam Man Walking 55. Great to see you tonight. It's a Saturday night, 11:25. I'm about 5 minutes late, but hey, it was a last minute decision. See what we do. See how many people get. See some things that we can hang out with. I do have a couple interesting topics. Uh, it's the 4th of January still. And as those of you who know my wife and her channel, you know she celebrates daily celebrations, and I've got a couple things to, I don't know, just struck my fancy today. Uh, one thing in particular, but we will talk about. So one of the things is National Chad Day, Dimpled Chad Day, Dimpled Chad Day, folks. Who knows? Have you been around? Do you know what these are? Well, we'll see. It gets into a little bit of politics and a bit of history. So we shall see. We shall see how this goes and, you know, how long we go. But I don't want to use those type of stories yet. I would like to wait. We have more people in before we do that. What the heck is that? Oh, all right. Did not know that. Did not know that was open. Let's see. I go here. Got that story. Okay, got that story. Yeah, just taking a look at a few of the things that folks. Oh wow, it's interesting. There's going to be a little bit more to the story than I thought. There are other stories. Well, hey, there's a great state. Hey, I'm laughing, folks, because wow, there are plenty of January holidays, especially January 4th. So we shall see how this goes. We got 3 people here watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the note that you are subscribed. We appreciate you being here tonight, and go from there. So I'm gonna let's see where we go now. First, um, I'm gonna go ahead. Like I said, some of these articles I don't want to do quite yet. It's also um, yeah, very another thing that we've seen. It's could be I'm it's so let's see here with that, and I'm going to do something else. Try to put these things out a little bit better, but I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. Play a game, see whatever, and like I said, this it goes wherever it goes. So we'll see. I'm going to play. Start with the first game, as I usually do, and you never know. Ticket to ride, but you never know. I may get ideas that bounce in my head, that bounce around different things that we may then decide to do or play. So, but I am going to start with a good old classic called Ticket to Ride. I hope y'all enjoy this. Yeah, but we got some cool celebrations. I know it's a Mrs. thing, but it's the weekend. She doesn't stream on the weekend. She doesn't care. And I tell you, she laughed though at one of the stories. Uh, Dimple Chad Day. And folks, if you know anything about Florida history, oh, by the way, sorry, that just I just thought of something. I need to message somebody really quick. So, because if I don't, I'll forget. So, thanks for your patience. Sorry. There you go. I am definitely at the age where if I got to think about doing it, I better do it or I'll forget. We got 4 people. Thank you to the lurkers out there. I'd love to hear if you said hi, because I like to say hi. That way we know you're there. It's always good to say hi to somebody. Look, Missouri up here. Yeah, say hi and then go back to lurking. Let's see where we go. Okay, so if you don't know this game, you take two cards at the beginning. Montreal, Helena, Los Angeles. That's 8. Okay, I'm going to do overlap. I'm going to try to do overlap and get 2 cards and maybe be able to get a third card. Last game I played was a very close win. So, folks, I am planning on doing more than just this game tonight. I got other games, but also depending on who's in the chat, how many people we have, if we can get a conversation going, we'll start talking a little bit more. All righty. So we got so we know Montreal to New Orleans and Montreal to Atlanta. So that pretty much. Well, I know I need blue right off the bat, so it looks like we'll be able to get the Montreal to New York line right off the bat. And look at them; they're up there playing in my area. There we go. So I need orange and black. Oh, here we go. Take 2 black right there. All right, cards are working for us. So, folks, like I said, this is more than a game stream tonight. This is not just a game stream tonight. I'm actually looking to talk about certain topics and things. So let me actually put a chat in here. Let's see. Put that in. Hey, Jason Fox. Hey, Happy New Year. Happy 2025. Good to see you tonight. How are you doing today? I guess it's early morning for you. Oh, wow. Thank you. Oh, geez. Man, you make a guy blush. Thank you. Thank you. You're doing better? Cool. Cool. Yeah, the missus and I just celebrated 24 hours, 24-hour stream, New Year's Eve into New Year's Day from 4 a.m. Eastern to on 12/31 to 5 a.m. on January 1. Why? Because we're crazy. Yeah, doing good though. We've been battling a lot of sickness here, off and on for several weeks now. So that's been our big battle. Let me. All right, there we go. Had to think about what I was going. Yeah, it's that time. Yep, it was a lot of fun. Mrs. enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Like I said, though, the main thing is getting healthy these days. That's yeah. I actually started last night getting my voice was going on me again. But it was well, we survived. The missus had it a lot worse than I did. Ang and I were okay. We had mostly cough and hoarseness, but Mrs. really got down there for a bit. And it was like very, very hard. As she was not, she had planned on not streaming last week anyway, but still, it was rough on her. Let's see. Hey, see, I got that naturally. All right. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take this route here. There we go. And I'm going to take this route here. Appreciate it. All right. We got that one. All right. And I got that one. That's why I did it. I doubled up on the routes. So next time I'll end up taking more cars with 30 cars. Let's see. I'm talking about topics and things we can talk about. The new Sonic movie's out. I have not had a chance to see it. Have you, Jace, or has anybody else? If you're lurking, Let's see. Do I? Oh boy. You know what? The hell with it. Let's let's do it. Let's play aggressively. Oh, it is amazing, Jace. I hope maybe I can get the missus and Ang decide to go watch it tomorrow. If I can do that, I'll be happy. That might be on our agenda. So I oh you bastard. Well, now I'm screwed. Oh boy. All right. Well, okay. Because what they just did, they just I got to get that green. So, eh. Oh, really? See, I've heard people question him as Dr. Robotnik, but I don't know. For me, it works. For me, he works with it. Maybe it's a little bit different than some people think, but eh. Come on, I need green. Need green. Come on. Yep. I need blue too. Crap. That's the biggest problem. I need green. I need blue. Let's go ahead there. All right. I don't need orange. This made me cry and get angry and happy and everything. Oh wow, a gamut of emotions. That's nice. I mean, that's someone a movie can hit you like that. I need green. I don't need all these other colors. I need blue. Wow. I'm gonna get screwed with these colors. Ugh. I'm gonna lose. See here, this is what we do here. Is that we I actually should just restart the game, but I'm gonna get. Well, let's see. See, I'm not. The problem is I'm not gonna have enough to finish to the Miami, and that's gonna take 20 away from me. So here's what we do. Here's what we do. Nobody saw it. Hello. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Sorry. No. Hey, I always think the computer's cheating. So guess what? Oh my goodness. So, Jace, any big plans up for you these days? But yeah, it's so rare to see not only one sequel, even to the quality of the original. I mean, then they out, then they surpass the original, but just have the consistency the first two Sonic movies have, and now apparently the third is top notch. So I will try that one again. And I'm trying my huh. Montreal, Atlanta, or Toronto, Miami. I'll take the two. We'll see. Yeah, it's really interesting to see the movie. I remember when my kids were always screaming about the how ugly the Sonic was, when the first one came out, all the, about how bad it was going to look. And then, they responded. They actually responded to the fans with that one, which was really, really good that they did. Now they're the Blues. How about that? Crap. Toronto. I'm kind of messed up, but I have got to take that Toronto route. Because if they come out of there, I'd really have to go around my butt to get my elbow. So, all right, crap. Well, let me get these because I'll need those eventually. Now there's black, of course. They took both of them, and I need green. I need the colors I need. We've got at least got another black. And I'm gonna take a wild card. Take a black. I'm gonna take a green. I'll take this. Ugh. Well, I'm actually going to grab that route there. Oh, good. So I got black and I got green. All right, I'm going to take that so I can complete that Phoenix to El Paso. 3 jokers appeared, so it goes away. It reshuffles. All right, so there we go again. Crap. Now let me do the black. Now, don't take them. Now I need to get those reds. Let's pile these reds up as much as we can. Ooh, cool. Okay, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that because I want to complete that red. There we go here. There we go. Like, damn. Dang. All right, well, let's go in here. Let's get this one. Woo! We completed it unlike the last time. I hear Aang in the other room. I think Aang's streaming on Twitch tonight. Always funny. All right. Let's see. Oh, shoot. I should have taken the yellow. Dang it. I don't like these marginal larges. They cheat. I'm telling you, they cheat. Ah, crap. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to take this. And, all right, we're going to take that. Sashi, how are you tonight? Greetings to you. I was hoping to get a few more people in before I talk about my top story of the night. But great to see you two guys. I will unveil it in just a second when I'm done with this game because it is Dimpled Chad Day in the U.S. January 4th. I don't know if you want to try to guess what Dimpled Chad means. Feel free, go ahead. If you're overseas, you probably won't know. I don't know. A lot of Americans might have a good idea of it, depending on your age. And it's interesting. Okay, so now let's see. So now let's see. 15 train cards. I need to. It's too late to take another card. It's too risky. So, all right. Oh wow. Let's see if we can out, out, out hook these guys. Uh, yeah. All right. There you go. So I'm going to do this sucker here. There we go. Yeah. You bet. See, that's what pisses me off. There's no friggin' way they're not cheating. They keep making those damn long trains constantly. And it's like, uh, I'm going to do this just in case if it screws them up. See this bull sharts. It truly is. Of course, they took the two purples I needed to do something. Let's see, 60, 84. Yeah, it's BS. That friggin' Reg Marge large ass. Anyway, yeah, she's got the longest one. Yeah, that longest route probably there. Shoot. Well, she's going to win, I believe. Crap, and I don't have anything else. So what did you do? See, she cheats. I'm telling you, people, that bitch cheats. Ah, shit. Uh, yeah, that particular day, it's all right. I'm telling you, these computers. See, you cheat. You cheat. For these people to constantly do this, they cheat. Anyway, all right. Well, I got my ass kicked again, but we will tell you about Dimple Chad Day. Oh wow. Well, Green got his ass kicked. The only problem is, see, they got 22 there. They're going to get the longest route, which, yeah, they're going to get. Oh, no. Yeah. Oh, wow. Will it be enough, though? Will it be enough? Nope. Just short. Oh, no. I guess we both had the longest train. Boo. Miss Large Ass cheats. I'm telling you, she cheats. Oh, gosh. Thankfully, I had the screen showing for y'all. I was on the YouTube channel. Huh. But like you said, greetings. It's the bits that punch out. You have a day for that? Yeah, well, it's not completely punched out, Sashi. Oh boy, nobody ever had to teach me how to vote back in 2020, 2000, the election to 2000. Actually, I started voting in 88, but no, in the state of Florida, well, I'll just read it to you from nationaltoday.com. Dimpled Chad Day. It's not about a guy named Chad, but Dimpled Chad Day is observed January 4 of every year in memory of the infamous punch card voting ballot. A chad is a small piece of paper that's punched and removed when a hole is made in a cardboard via machine or with the force of the hand. When the chad is not removed completely, though, it's called a dimpled chad. They were also called pregnant chads. They had all kinds of different names of it. Nobody ever told me punch it out and remove it. We used to have a little metal stylus. You'd put it in there, you'd pick your number for your candidate, and you push it, and that would knock out usually a rectangle. No, apparently people left dimples, or people hanging chads where the rectangle was still attached to the rest of the card. See, and this thing is nobody ever told me. I always checked it to make sure they were completely punched and removed. These unremoved Chads brought the entire country to its knees on the eve. No, it's not on the eve of the 2000 presidential election. It's after the presidential election. You have different elections when it's taken forever days. No, in the state of Florida, it did not happen until later in November. Many court rulings we had question of what's a pregnant Chad, what's a dimple Chad, is it acceptable, is it an actual vote? But yeah, no, but nobody told me you had to remove it. So it wreaked a lot of havoc in the 2000 presidential election. What we've had before recently ain't nothing compared to what that was. Yeah, and so we have the day for it. You haven't seen a punch card since you first start working. We used a punch card for that. Yeah, punch cards. Yeah, digital time in. Oh, for your clocks. Yeah, clocking in. Yeah. Hey, ding dong. Hey, Max Redstone. Yes, it is National Chad Day in the U.S. Why they picked January 4th, though, I don't know. Hopefully, we can find out more about that. Because I would think it would be whatever the day of the election was in 2000, because it was, like it says, a national spectacle. Well, but hey, don't be a Chad. Hey, buddy, good to see you. No, absolutely not. Well, here's the history of the Dimple Chad Day. Um, the Dimple Chads have, and this is from nationaltoday.com, the Dimple Chads have an undeniable foothold in American politics. Brought into practice in the 1960s, the punch card voting system was one of the most prevalent methods of voting in the 20th century. But its fate had certainly run its course by the year 2000. See, that's bullshit. It was cheaper. We didn't have to spend money on IT systems. It was cheap. It was paper. You could recount it. There was nothing wrong with the system. Just punch it out and remove it all the way. Anyway, that's another issue. I'm all for saving money, and I'm all for paper in anything. If Yemi was here, he'd tell you that he has the biggest run-ins with me in paper that I need to modernize. But the 2000 presidential election between George W. Bush and Al Gore came to as the day came to an end on election day, November 7th, 2000. All the leading news channels called the election in favor of Al Gore. But the state of Florida was yet to declare a winner, with Bush leading the count by a few hundred votes. Now, what also happened in that election was that many of the major networks called Florida for Al Gore at 7 p.m. Well, ding dong, Florida has 2 time zones. They called the election while the Panhandle, the western part of the state, was still going, which irked a lot of people too. So there's more than just the Chads. Well, but anyway, they go forward. Bush was leading by a few hundred votes. So more than 30 Florida counties used the Votomatic style punch card ballots to register the votes. But as expected, many ballots weren't properly punched. Nobody ever gave us a course on punching the ballots, the things. It was just like, to me, common sense. I mean, the hanging Chads. Yeah, exactly. There were hanging Chads. Those are ones that were like a swinging door. Yeah. So, yeah, you could say that. And, I don't normally get into politics, but I could not believe today is Dimple Chad Day. 2,000 of voter rolls were discarded because of dimpled Chads, i.e., when a fragment of paper gets stuck to the cardboard even after being punched out. See, that's not a dimpled Chad. A dimpled Chad was a pregnant Chad. It had a bump in it. This to me is a hanging Chad, when it does not get completely broken out of the rectangle. But anyway, they say it's when a fragment of paper gets stuck to the cardboard even after being punched out. Because of the close count, Gore demanding an automatic machine recount, which was appealed by the Bush and Supreme Court. Eventually, the Supreme Court stopped the recount and declared Bush the winner a month and 6 days after the election. Being one of the oldest functioning democracies in the world, the U.S. Has seen its fair share of election mishaps. And this is from nationaltoday.com, the site. Uh, references hotly contested elections about uh, Dewey defeats Truman, the Kennedy Nixon stories out of Chicago, that kind of stuff. It's almost a meme at this point. So there was, let's see, the Congress assembled on January 6, 2001 to declare Bush the official winner of the 2000 presidential election, which might be the reason why January 4th is reserved for national condemnation of the notorious punch ballot cards. See, I don't see how they get no January 6th out of this. 2001. January 6th, the date that will live in political infamy history. Gee, Manetti's. But January 4th, for some reason, is National Chad Day. Dimple Chad Day. But hey, I'm serious. They had dimple chads, pregnant chads. I mean, all over the place. Let's see. Dimple Chad Day timeline. It's all, of course, is always unofficial. Let me see. I'll bring this up and show y'all here too. All right, the vocal votes, 1788. Well, white tax-paying men cast their first ever votes by shouting the name of candidates out loud. 1888, the government ballots. Australian paper ballots are adopted in the states of New York and Massachusetts. Australian paper ballots. I guess they must be what was used in Australia at the time. 1910, the machine magic. Congress adopts the lever operating automatic booth voting machine invented by Jacob H. Myers. Do any of you out there remember the lever operated machine? Now, those things were funky in the 70s, watching my mom vote and walking behind the curtain. That was crazy. And then 1960, the punch card voting system is adopted across the U.S., with companies like IBM pushing for the computerized tally of votes. And see, it is computerized. The count part is. You just got to punch it properly. Hey, Fallout Dave. Good to see you. Barney, you got my Chad pregnant. Yes. Fallout Dave, we are talking about Fallout Dave. I don't know. January 4th is considered Dimpled Chad Day. Being a Floridian, you know what that means, right? What Dimpled Chad Day would reference, right, Fallout Dave? Oh my gosh. Well, okay. Well, here, these let's see. I got to find out if you know, Dave. I got to find out if you're familiar with Dimple. Yes, you do. Yes, yes. Did you, Dave? Did you? So you voted with the old cards? Then nobody ever told you how to properly complete it, did they? Oh, your buddy used to work at an old theater, had a very heavy ticket punching machine. Oh, well, here, I'll show it to you. Is pregnant Chad different from dimpled Chad? No, I don't agree with them technically they're right in the way they define it here, but it's not, because watch your ex, welcome. Well, dimple my Chads and call me Shirley. How are you tonight, Watch Your Ex? Good to see you. Pregnant and dimpled Chads are the same thing, which Chads stay attached to the ballot at all four corners. No, see, yeah, pregnant, yes. Okay. I'm pregnant Chad, like I told you, and dimpled Chad are the same thing. All four corners stay the same, even after the action of punching. You've got a slight indentation. It's all they bear, which isn't enough for the voting card to be counted. The hanging Chads, which they earlier kind of called the same thing, the hanging Chads are where two corners hold on, or maybe three, and they swing like a door. So let's see. I doubt that they were used. The Florida Election Reform Act of 2001 abolished punch card voting in all 67 counties. Boo! Anyway, oh well. We've modernized all that. Hey, it was good enough for me. But hey, good to see you. Yeah. You don't remember voting with the punches? I do. I remember very well. It's not if you punch it through. No, I mean, you punch it and then you pull it out and you look both sides. But I'm a mutant with stuff like that. So, go figure. That's why my wife says you're weird. So, I see. For the time, it was common sense. You punch it all the way up complete, like even the Scantron, you circle complete where you make sure it pulls all off. And it's the great Penn State fan herself, Connie Cleary. Hey, Penn State. Um, I'm sad to say I don't think y'all will win this week, but I am pulling for Penn State. Let's see if I can sink another team's national title hopes. First Tennessee, then Georgia. Hey, but good luck this week. Great to see you tonight. And yay, Jess. Hello, Jess. The whole time you've been voting since 2006, either had color in or digital voting card in Illinois. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, I will say, and yes, hi, by the way. Glad you made it home then. Yeah. All right. So, but I don't know, Dave, you're too nice because to me, this, if you ever saw it, is common sense, just do it completely like you'd color in a circle. You'd do it completely. Well, my thing is, if any part is hanging, yes, exactly. I'm doing this Fortnite gas station treatment on all the college teams I'm going for. So how to celebrate Dimple Chad Day in the last, well, no, it's the 5th now. But from documentaries to live action movies, there's a ton of material available to revisit the memories of the 2000 election. Oh boy. See, this is my type of thing, but my family rebels. I would gather my family for a meal with a side of some great American political drama. Hey, Brogu, welcome. Welcome. Yeah, some of us use ballot marking. This year we went to more of a thing, but it will generate an electronic touch thing. Before we had been using Scantron, you fill in the circle paper things. But anyway, and hello again, Brogu. Wait, you have the option to do pen fill and circle pages or computer screen, but this is the first time you voted. Yeah, I'm not going to get into all the debates about the merits of all the things because I have my own personal concerns and stuff, and paper versus not paper. But yeah, because it shouldn't take forever. First time voting for president. Gotcha. All right, organize a debate night. That'd be wonderful here on YouTube. We could have different people coming together and we can do a debate, but live debate might be more lively and fun than what the debates really are actually. So, oh gosh, Jess, timing of the gas station comments, guys. In your car actually just went from Walmart lot to the gas station in front of it. Hey, how cold is it up there? They're actually backing off on our beyond sub freezing temperatures now, but it's still supposed to be cold this week for us. You stay warm, drive safely. It looks like the worst of the blizzard weather's coming south of you, I think. All right. And of course, register to volunteer in the local elections. Of course, 5 insane facts about the American elections that'll blow your mind away, like the gas station. 14. Oh my, 4. I was up in about 20 or 15 degree weather last year in Georgia for a little bit. I'm like, how the hell do y'all live in that? Oh, so snow at the bottom of the state year, so you're just cold. One nation, 50 election rules. Basically, election rules vastly among all 50 states. Of course, it says luxury taken for granted. The U.S. has the lowest voting rate, just 60% of the population participating. It's a long affair. A single U.S. presidential election cycle lasts around 600 days. Really a long time compared to other countries. It's expensive, so expensive. Approximately $14 billion was spent on the 2020 presidential election, making it the most expensive electoral process in human history. And it's a capitalist enterprise. The entire electoral process is a huge revenue stream for advertisers, merchandisers, and political consultants. Hell, the nerd takes. Hey, good to see you tonight. How are you doing? JT and I talked our college sports a little bit earlier tonight. We have actually got, we agree this week. We figure out it's going to be, we figure there's going to be Notre Dame over Penn State and Ohio State over Texas. So it'll be Notre Dame, Ohio State in the national championship game. But we'll see. But good to see you tonight. And we're talking about doing more sports going forward. Like I mentioned a while back, we've got we'll probably play with our nights and moving it off of Saturday per se, into a more formal thing when we have more time. Yeah, I know. Brogu asked, "Have I ever done any car camp?" Mrs. would love the car camp. Mrs. would love the car camp, but we haven't done it, whether rain or snow. I'd like to go get some snow somewhere, but anyway. But like I told the missus, I don't want to drive in it. I want to go somewhere, park, and let a blizzard come in, and then drive home after that. But the problem is if you go too far north, a lot of times in the higher mountains in Tennessee, North Carolina, on the way home, they could have ice and snow. Merchandising. That's where all the money's made in the movie, like Mel Brooks said. And Spaceballs. Predicting snow Monday morning according to weather app. Yeah. See, 14 Fahrenheit is negative TC. Let me see real quick. Let's see. Let me bring up the calculator. So let's see. So 14 Fahrenheit. Yes, 14 Fahrenheit would be negative 10 Celsius, Saucy. Exactly. So either way, it's still cold as. It's hard. We use the phrase cold as hell, but why do we use that phrase? Because hell would be like, I don't know, hot as hell. I don't know. I come up with interesting terms. Maybe I'm the only one that says cold as hell. But hey, anyway, it's a late night. We're having fun making shit up as we're going along. But hey, that is what, that's the story of Dimple Chad Day, a throwback to the 2000 election in Florida. Now, what's so funny is how many of y'all remember and lived through the election of 2000 in Florida? Because that's 25 years ago. It'd be 24 because it was actually, the election was in November of 2000 that carried over into 2001. So you made, that sounds good, man. That sounds really good tonight. So Broger says, with my luck, I'll be in a nice parked area to start snowing. When I wake up, the snow's up to my windows. Can't leave for a week. Yes, Brogu, that could happen. And like we were talking to Ramblin' Canuck the other night about the people on the east coast of Canada and the snowfalls they can get there. So, Jess, you remember. All right. Oh, Max lived through that. He was on the trading floor for that. Markets were nuts. Yes. Markets were nuts. The talk radio was nuts. So let me see if I can bring some up here with this. You do. Here we go. All right, let's do this. I'll bring this up for your attention. A little bit of history. It's the ballot from 2000. It looks like. Now it's a bit blurry, but it does. Yeah, Pepperidge Farm remembers. Oh, you had In-N-Out Burger tonight. I had a combination of crap. I picked up Burger King for Grandma Man walking and ate cherry pie and some ice cream and mostly snacking after that. Oh, you didn't vote in that election. You just moved to Denver. Yeah, it was national news. All the really crazy. So, oh, you. Hey, well, go back and watch our thing about around the country. Uh, God, that's 2 years ago now. Miss and I took that trip. I missed that. But yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, live through them. But this is what the Chad machine look thing like things right here. You basically would stick it in your cardboard in, put it down here, you open up the book, and whoever you voted for, it pointed to the hole wherever you punch it. And um, yeah, what was expected is the entire piece was removed, but that year that did not happen. In many cases, you had pregnant, dimpled, and hanging chads aplenty. But this is what that system looks like. So, oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. That there was a lot of that. Exactly. Hey, Leah, let's all visit Australia. I like that. Oh, but yeah, I know you talked about that teardrop. So let's see where we go with that. So, but that's what it looks like. And you had this little poker thing here, where you could poke the hole out. It was simple, and the computers could tally it, you run it through, and you still have your paper ballot. Yes, yes, Fallout Dave. I wish Emmy was here. I'd say, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It wasn't broke. Either you punch it all the way out, or it doesn't count. No early withdrawals, and you gotta go all the way. But that was the Chad system, folks. I don't know. It's crazy. You see, here's what a test ballot would look like. Usually fed it in from the top down, and see your candidate would be assigned with a number. No, what always got me, it would never go all the way like these. It's like, why is this damn thing so big? Because usually you just need a one column, but sometimes if it was multiple pages, it might shift a little bit. It just, or it would go down. But this is what it was in this little rectangle here. This is what had to be punched out. See, like here, it's a square, a rectangle. Punch the stupid thing out all the way. Don't just poke it. Don't let it hang, just all the way. But folks, that was what the battle of the election of 2000 was all over back then. So, yeah, yeah, more faith in human stupidity. Well, I'll tell you what, it was nobody ever told me. Nobody, I didn't have to have a class on how do you vote or anything like that, but it's okay. All right. I want to do this real quick. There's one more thing. Let's see. Some of y'all may have seen this type of voting machine in the old school days, and this might come up as a future topic just for the fun of it. Another time on a squirrel stream or something. But so she said, I'm too young for punch hole computers. In my time, it was audio cassette computers. That's why you don't complain much about load times on modern computers. Yeah, exactly. How about the people that had AOL? That dial tone, you got mail and all that stuff. So, all right. Well, let me see. We'll get some images here. So, hey, and this is something we can look forward to a little more another time. See, let's see. I'm going to bring this up here. All right, here's an example. This is the thing up close. Oh, butterfly ballots. That was another thing. I'm old. What do you expect? But this was inside. I never got to use these. I never got to use these, but when I was 6, I did get to step inside the curtain with my mom since she when she went to vote. Back when we had to march through the snow and everything else, and you had one day or you had an absentee ballot. But that is the mechanical side of it. Look here at the. Let's take a look at a voting unit overall itself. This is what it was like, folks. You had the curtain, you go behind, you plug, you however it's set up in here, you flip whatever switches, and then you pull the lever. Hey, Max is giving us a good deal tonight. He's sending everyone free CompuServe CD-ROMs. So, all right. Yeah, dial-up internet. You had to reconnect every time someone picked up the phone. Oh man, yes, yes. Those AOL disc decorated mini Christmas trees. Yes, that. Oh my. So I'm actually sending something to the missus real quick. All right, so there we go. All righty. But yeah, who have anybody out there? Did you ever vote in this machine? Now, see, like I said, this predates me. I by a few years. I don't remember when we moved from this to the Chads because I think in '88 we were using Chads in '88. We were not using this old clunker machine. This reminds me of like the good old style Coca Cola machines. These type of things. It would be really fun, go back. Yeah, we all need to go back and vote in these type of machines. Bring. Oh, I know. I'm laughing at it. But hey, this was the technology. Think about it. Think about how far things have come since then. This is an exciting time, days and stuff. And guess what, folks? By the way, we have a special lady guest here with us. Hey, Mrs.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
I think the chat's doing pretty good. Did you realize that yesterday? Well, it's now yesterday. January 4th is Dimpled Chad Day.
Yes, because you told me before the stream.
So we were starting to look at the Chad cards and all that stuff. Do you have any memories from voting on Chad the cards?
Yeah,
That was they were pretty simple, weren't they?
yeah, but my thought was I don't know if I had hanging chads or I had any of that shit. I figured, well, if I didn't do it right, then that's my own problem. I
I
didn't
know.
whine like all these other bitches did.
Oh yes. Well, Mrs. Did you ever get to vote in one of these old clunkers?
Um, Probably.
Because I remember in '76, my mom voted. I got to step behind the curtain because I was real small.
Well,
But
I don't know. Let's see. When did they stop using them? Probably, I don't know if I did or not.
hmm, I will look that up. By the way, how are you tonight?
I probably didn't have these because I think my first time I could vote
Yeah.
was let's see, 1882,
Okay.
and I don't pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
I know. Oh man, there's a whole article on past voting technology. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to look it up.
Yes, I did Friday. It just was a very impromptu, and wait, I like using this word, and truncated show um, on Friday. I
Yes.
I started, like, after 11, so I figured you wouldn't be there because it was after midnight your time.
Hmm.
So
It looks it looks to me like this stopped in '82.
and if I didn't vote the first year I could vote, um, then no, I did not use them.
Yeah, but apparently in 2001 the state outlawed anything else like the Chad and the other stuff, and it was like these machines, folks, were 1,000 pounds and 2,500 moving parts.
Oh wow.
On one on loan to a school board fell 6 feet from a truck onto its top and still worked for a school election.
Oh wow.
That's how durable those machines were. Yeah, so I'm reading an article about from a historian with that, but yeah, it's so it looks like it stopped uh, in about it looks like in 1982 based on what I'm seeing from this article. It was the early '80s because I remember '76. My mom, my mom with the election. That 1,000 pound machine there. That's crazy.
Mhm.
But I brought the misses on for a different issue. Let me catch up in the chat real quick because Max said he's going to send everybody free CompuServe CD-ROMs, and I'd mentioned
Yay.
dial-up internet, so yeah, reconnect. Jess says You've Got Mail is a good movie. I have not watched that. Have you?
Yes.
Uh,
What I remember of it, it was not a bad movie.
mm-hmm. Well, is that Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan?
Yes.
Oh God, it's bad that I remember that. I've never even seen it. Yes, decorated many Christmas trees. I'll tell you, the missus could come up with stuff like that. Um, Brogu says he's got us all beat. He's so old he remembers party lines. The family shared a telephone line with the neighbor. Wow. You knew when it to answer because you had a specific ring.
Very interesting.
Futurama voting would be twisting things on benders. Him say, pull my finger to vote, Arnie. Ah, that is nice. Oh, oh my God. Sashi said he remembers accidentally picking up the phone and hearing the PC screaming bloody murder at him.
Oh goodness.
Oh, and Sashi says, hi, Mrs. Buddy says, hi, Mrs. Dave
Hello.
says, hello, Mrs. Magnet Box Technology. Oh, making movies and making friends and fighting around the world. Yeah. Oh, I love Buddy. Wizard of Oz reference. Pay no
Yes.
attention to the man behind the curtain.
Yep.
Oh,
Absolutely.
DNA scan voting with direct to brain downloading via chips. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, and that's the one that you said there. Yeah. So, so almost the 1,000 pound voting machine, almost as strong as fruitcake. Mrs. Last Friday night we had so much fun with fruitcake day that it was like
I heard. I
all the memes. It was
heard.
crazy. So, but what I asked Mrs. come on for a few minutes tonight to talk about because I know you all love her and have missed her. Uh, I think Brogu had mentioned car camping.
Mhm.
And I wanted to get your thoughts on car camping because you're better versed with it, and in case you want to talk about it, because he mentioned car camping, Buddy mentioned a teardrop camper to go
Yeah.
with his Beetle.
Mhm.
I know both of those are passions for you. So, what would you like? Which Well, for one thing, which of our two vehicles would you like to car camp in?
I would like to take I don't have a problem doing either one. I think we could make either one of them work. The only problem with the Kia is just, you know, bringing stuff. It does not have a lot of space in it.
Right.
But, we do have a Toyota Sienna. I wish the seats went down flat, but they don't. So I would like, um, I would like to, um make it into a car camping thing where you take all the seats out of the back, you put a raised bed so you can have drawers and things underneath there. Then you can put your mattress where you have a pull out kitchen area out of the back. Um, you can set up, you know, heat and an
Mm-hmm.
AC if you need to. But yeah, it
Yeah.
could be fairly easy. I we could do it in the Kia. We just have to really, scale down, like, our cooking stuff, which I don't think it'd be a problem. And if we just put a, little, rack on the back where we could put our ice chests.
Well,
Um,
or if we do something like if we know we're in a campground that is near,
no,
what?
no, no, no. He always wants to say, well, let's go grocery shopping when we're there. No, you got to figure out your food and you got to bring it with you. The point is, once you get to the campsite, you do not leave.
Well, I don't mind running to Walmart to pick up the
I
food.
don't want to do that. No, 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 no.
Well, what you look at it as some kind of insult to camping?
I just think it's stupid
Why? I mean,
because you want to get there camping and you go grocery shopping. No, you plan all that stuff beforehand.
okay, well, sorry. Well, that folks, you can see her passion on camping.
But
Ha-
I also don't like. Um, oh, and Buddy was talking about the teardrop. I think those are really, really cool. Um, if I ever got something, I would love to get one of them, which would basically that would be where we sleep. You know,
yeah,
I
the
think I
teardrop. I
love
know you've
the
talked about the
teardrop.
teardrop.
The only thing that drives me insane is we have family that they have campers. And my gosh, the tires that they go through, and I know that a teardrop is really small and theirs are much, bigger, but, you can get a small AC unit and actually hook it up in your car, hook it up in a window in the car, and if you need the AC, um, we have a standing portable one that we would take, but, it is kinda hard, um,
Yeah, if you didn't use a tent. By the
um
way, you come on. The chat's really gotten on fire now. Uh, Jess reminded me about getting snowed in. Like I said, like I told you that time we went to Cincinnati,
Ugh,
just getting blizzarded in and all that. She says
you're an
one of those
idiot.
grandma pod mini houses would make more sense. Well, no. Well, look at this. Buddy Hepburn's throwing down on me. I'm a
You
mega glamping.
are, you are. You're
Well,
annoying.
I know my thing. Connie says hi, by the way.
Hello, Connie.
And Sashi says they don't do car camping. Holiday homes are quite cheap. Companies have chalets at popular vacation spots.
Mhm.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Remember when Corda phoned with picket radio transmissions for other people's
Oh,
houses?
yeah.
Oh, now see, Max Redstone's talking. How about buying a big rig and converting the trailer into a super camper?
Why don't you just buy a school bus and do that?
Okay, that could be work. That could be good.
I
Yeah,
saw, someone that converted a school bus. It was right before all the crap hit in 2020. It was not here in this country. They were gonna go drive and travel around Europe in it, but then they couldn't. But they had where the, door it had a keyless entry into the door, a lock. There was a tub. They had, their sleeping area. It was like really.
that is something. But yeah, uh, I there's
Yes,
some really good
Brogu.
things.
I've watched shows, variety shows they have about car camping, and they start off with like the small car camping, and they had a guy that was one of the hosts on there that was 6'2". And so he would test them all out and see if they would work. And he could even car camp in a small car, but it really could only be one person because he had to kind of sleep in a diagonal. Um, but they take and they have some of them are minimalists and they don't bring a lot of stuff. Some people bring everything. I would like to get more toward the minimalist, where we basically bring a chair, a 10 by 10 that we can sit under, and if it gets wet, and where we sleep.
Well, I'm a minimalist when it comes to grocery. If we got a
Okay,
Walmart
just
nearby,
shut up. No, 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 no. Because you're going to have a place to store it, so you might as well fill the ice chest before you leave.
well, you just have an ice chest as you need it, but then a small
But
ice
you
chest.
still have to carry it.
Well, you buy the food the day of, then you
That's
go to store the next day. But anyway,
that's not called camping. That's called going grocery shopping every day.
it's
No.
called me staying busy and occupied. Okay. Uh, Sashi talks about the four hardcore 4x4 guys setting up tents when they go deep in the jungle. Yeah. Hey,
I've
David.
actually seen the tents that's really, really cool. They actually, are on the top of the roof, and so you drive wherever, and then basically you kinda just flip it, and you probably have 2, like, legs on part of it, and it's and your tent's there, and you climb up and you, um, sleep up there.
So, and I know, I know you like the. I guess, do you have any images for car camping or any of the teardrops that you would like? Because see, Fallout Dave is like me. He's all for glamping. Don't want to throw away 6,000 years of civilization progress. So, Buddy said the main modern thing I would bring is a portable power station with solar panels.
You can buy oh my gosh, what are they called? Oh, my sister got some of them. Oh my gosh. It's gonna drive me crazy now. Let me
Oh,
see.
is that T-Mobile thing?
No, no, no,
Oh,
no. That's cool, but that's not what it is. Let me see if I
yeah.
can find it. Um,
Max says big rigs are for serious people. School buses are for weirdos and hippies. Brogu suggests all you have to do is car camp at the local Walmart. Case solved.
a
But
lot of Walmarts are stopping doing that.
yeah, I know. Used to you pull up and camp, but I've heard the same thing here.
It's because and people take and instead of just pulling up and sleeping, they pull up and they pull their entire rig out and they do all this shit and it's they don't it's stupid. When you go and you see people have their chairs sitting outside with plants in the Walmart parking lot, it's just ridiculous.
I didn't realize they'd go that far. I mean, I just thought it was like you had a parking spot for the night and
That's the way it's supposed to be.
maybe your side awning, but still, it's like Buddy says that they have a flex they could sleep in. Second and third rows fold flat. What is a flex?
If I ever got another vehicle, I'd make sure that the back seats go flat.
Hmm, interesting. Well, I thought our Kia does, but it's just not big enough.
Our Kias don't roll go flat.
I thought they did. Well, anyway,
Uh,
by the way, while
a
you're looking,
Jackery, that's what it is. There's a portable power station you get called a Jackery,
huh.
and they're really cool.
By the way, I'm going to show something real quick because Buddy Hepburn sent me an image, and I got some others from Buddy and from Jess that I've just got to
So what
process
am I looking
future
up?
streams. Well, teardrops or car camp, some things that you've liked before. By the way, this is what Buddy sent me. This me, me at work,
Yes.
me enjoying my winter break and work just staring at you. Nice, I love it. Buddy said it's a Ford. His dad calls it his surf wagon.
This is what
Have you seen the Mercedes-Benz Actros camping vehicle?
these are what the teardrops look like. They're not big. See, here's kind of one here, and they have like their cooking area here and your sleeping area. There's one.
And Buddy was saying he'd pull it with his Beetles, so obviously you don't
Yeah,
need a
they're
big
not real big.
truck.
They're not real big.
Yeah, because we've got family that has the big stuff, and it's like they keep blowing tires all the time. You
So
know,
here's just different. So and some of them are, I mean, that's basically a bed. That's all it is. But what's neat with that is that you could put stuff in it while you're, traveling, so it gives you some extra storage space too.
I gotcha. Brogu said that one YouTuber has a van and wood burning stove they built into the van. And it's so nice and warm. We actually saw one where they actually had built taken was it really a conversion van or was it more like the Amazon vans and they actually installed like the grill and stuff and a cooking stove that they could pull out from the back door.
Right. Here, oh,
That's
that's an
interesting.
interesting looking one. That's where they've
Yeah.
got well, that they put a tent over it. So you have there's all your cooking in the back, and then you sleep up here.
Oh, that's neat. Well, see, that looks like it has a lot more utility. And of course, one of those
Well, a
carpets, one
lot
of
of
those
them, see,
rugs.
they have them in the see, they a lot of them have them. Their cooking areas in the back.
Yeah. Now, Sashi, I don't know if you saw this one earlier when I said it. Have you seen the Mercedes-Benz Actros camping vehicle?
No, there's some cool thin ones. Oops, I'm sorry. Here, go ahead and, take me away. I was gonna look it up.
Oh, the Actros. Okay, cool. I was about to too, but that's cool. Go ahead. Brogu is like me. One of the main things is I want to have a bathroom. That's like the last time we picked a campsite.
Well,
Ugh,
I'll
man.
tell you the only bad thing about that is, you have to clean it.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
this
Nice,
Oh, it's a
Max.
big rig camper. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I guess there. I guess those are it.
Oh, let me
I
take that
guess.
down.
This is
Okay, you want me to add to the stage?
yeah, I don't I guess this is what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's talking about that, but get the big trailer. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Sashi had said that. Okay, Sashi had said that about
Yeah,
camping vehicle.
but that's that.
That would go towards Max Redstone's big camper idea.
See,
Yeah.
this is a neat, inside of a camper, like a minivan.
And oi, stunning. Good to see. Max said, yes, yes, Mercedes actress camper.
These are just some where you can take the van. Here's a part that like the inside of a van where they
Well,
made
see,
the
that's
bed.
that's similar to what we saw that somebody had done,
Yeah,
but they
because
had
what
their cooking coming
yes,
back.
they've got a lot of the made a lot of the storage underneath. There, they put some storage, and the bed is on top of it, and storage up there. It would take time.
Hmm.
This one, they've raised it. This is a taller minivan. Here's that same one where they have the storage.
But
Here's where
never having the storage. Yeah.
they've raised the bed up higher, and,
Hmm.
there's that different they have their little cook area here.
Oh,
This is
interesting.
it's like they really live in there because they do work also. There's a
Wow.
lot of different things you can do. Here's one that they've done. But some of it depends on how comfortable see, that is where they're doing kind of the build out.
Interesting.
There's a
Hmm.
lot of neat
Yeah.
you can do it as simple as just, throwing a mattress in the back. They kinda just did that. I love
And
that
Mac,
top part.
yeah, that'd be cool to sit up there, get away from the wildlife and stuff. Sleep up on top of it. Sleep out in the
Mhm.
sleep out in the elements. So yeah, Max put a link about Hype Beast, a motorhome Mercedes Benz. That's something.
I was thinking there's somewhere you can, here's where they've kind of where you can pull this stuff out and do.
Oh, Max said you're going to have to spend at least $500,000.
Yeah.
Get ready to sell the house. I got to take a look at this to see what it is.
See, that's a kind of a little build out that they did. A lot of them, they rip all the interior out and then they do everything they, especially if they're going to live in it, they'll insulate it. They'll make a spot where they can actually put um, um, AC and stuff in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, we're
By
getting
the
down
way,
to Legos.
yeah.
That's a Lego or build. I don't like these things that go up like that.
You know,
No. That's kinda neat, not necessarily the part that's where you sleep, but the, covers on either side. You can actually buy the awnings that you could attach to the side of the van and then pull them out to make an awning.
well, do you want to see what Max Redstone was talking about?
Sure.
I actually have a
I've seen them before, but yeah.
here, folks. It's the German car manufacturer Dembel launching the Actros, nicknamed the Land Yacht. I mean,
Yeah.
it does look like a big rig front. I mean, this is a lot. Look at that front. It looks different than big campers. We've seen big campers like this before, but
Mhm.
I mean, it looks different than what we've seen.
Right.
But yeah, I could see $500,000 easily.
Yep. And a lot of these are not necessarily comfortable.
Hold on. Sorry.
This is something kinda neat. This is one of those here, show this one again. This is something that I was saying that where they have this is on top of your vehicle, they install it, and it folds in. So then you just basically pull it out, you got your ladder there to climb in, and you pretty much set it up fairly easy. And then you have all your space down there. But are you talking? Because if you are, you're
Yeah,
muted.
yeah. See, like, yeah, I had got done coughing. I forgot to mute. But basically, that build up stuff. Buddy said his grandpa did with his minivan. Built a frame in the back for the mattress and storage was underneath. That's what my dad did. He built a solid steel frame. I mean, he got a welder cousin to do it. But basically, in an old '70s type of pickup truck, Chevy pickup truck, built a frame to cover the back, and then he put plywood over it, put the matches on top, and then we could put suitcases and luggage under the sleeping part, and there was still like a foot or two for coolers and stuff at the end. It was like really interesting. So what you can do with build up. Stunning has to have a bathroom though. Well, I'd take a P tent out beside the camp. Anything other than having to walk 10 miles to the bathroom at 3 o'clock in the morning. Buddy said what you showed that was a Westphalia camper top.
Yeah, those things I think are kinda neat.
Brogu loves the sound of rain. Love to do car camping, and the rain lets sound rock to sleep. We had the weirdest thing in Alabama though. I need to get those pictures so we can do a detour with that trip, Mrs. That's one more thing I need to schedule. Maybe I'll start working on that this weekend among the 5 million other things. But the our last day, everything got damp the last morning. But for the last day or two, it was like when it was foggy, it sounded like it was raining. Remember? It was the
Yeah.
oddest feeling. It sounded like it was raining, but it was not raining.
Yeah, it was odd.
Just amount in the movement and the limbs and the leaves and the trees up top. But then it was kind of wet that morning. It was so foggy we went to the bathroom that time. It was like holy crap. Was it fog or was it really rain?
Yeah, it was weird. It was
I
I
didn't know. I had not seen anything like that before. Yeah, Jess said that years ago saw where VW was looking doing an electric version of the famous van. It was a camper. Sashi says most of the world users can over designs for big rigs. You guys have the front engine big rigs. Yeah, cab over, not cab. Yeah, cab over. I know about stupid auto incorrect. You know what, Max Redstone? That's the way to do it. I mean, for all the GoFundMe excuses I've seen around sometimes, and there have been some interesting ones. Yeah, we could do that. How about that? Uh,
We could actually take the van we had if the front wasn't messed up. I mean, I would get that fixed. We
yeah.
could very easily make that into
Oh, cool.
uh, a, a car camping.
Yeah.
I would either like want to do car camping or get one of those tents where you pretty much just go foop and it opens up and you just stake it down.
Right. So, would you prefer car camping or an RV?
I think car camping would be fine.
Well, one
Um,
thing I like with that van of
the
ours.
other thing with an RV or a can or anything like that is I just I just don't know if I really would want an RV, to be honest with you. Car
That makes
camping,
sense.
as long as, like I say, we can what I would like to do is if we, car camped, get a 10 by 10 and we'll get it where you can kind of, I don't know what the word is, not insulate it, but get it where it's kind of secure or get something where we can cover, put magnets on the side where they attach to the car or something like that, where we could have it kind of contained and put
Hmm.
it where we could do the AC unit.
Yeah.
Heat doesn't bother me so much. I mean, because you just get under a lot of blankets. Um, but you can only do so much to try to get cool.
No, yeah, but what I was going to say with our van, I actually like what our van does in terms of the back windows because it's got those pull up things that are almost like screen nets.
Mhm.
That way you can open the windows. Yet you can open the windows. Yet you have protections from bugs and stuff from the outside,
Mhm.
which I think that's good. Max, God, this
Yes.
cat, Bear, he pulled out Futurama. Too much talk. We need action. Bender Bending Rodriguez and I are going to go make our own camper with hookers and blackjacks. And Brogu saying, let's go fund me together and we just share the RV. Yeah. And this one, I think, is kind of the between home ownership and homelessness over here. Oh, my.
Well, I've seen where they've taken and they have, like, mattresses that you put in between you put them, like, in your front seat, and it flattens it all, and it makes like a bed, or you can put it, like, in the second seats. It's
Uh
very,
huh.
very interesting.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, you forgot that you actually like us, Brogan, and don't want there to be any issues. Yeah, when you start sharing stuff, um,
I know.
it can become bad.
And it can even happen to the nicest people. That's what's so, like they say with lottery winnings and stuff like that, when people share it and stuff, it can happen. But hey, all right, well, let's see. The heat keeps coming on now, and it's right on top of me. It's like, ugh. Oh, Burgu said, I guess forget that. Yeah, I think that's what you respond to. Yeah. Any issues? No, no issues. Well, Mrs., I know you jumped on for this a little bit for me because it came up in chat. Um, any other thing you want to talk about with it, or anything on mine? Because I was actually going to do another. Oh, Buddy sent me a VW picture of the VW bus.
Those
Let
are
me see
really
if I can
kinda
get.
cool. Oh, wow, they've got some neat,
Oh, I'll have to look at it and capture it later. But yeah, it looks like our van. But you know what? I tell you what. In Florida, I'll be honest. I don't want to electric any freaking thing.
you don't want
And I mean, the main
what?
reason. I, huh? Are you talking to me?
You don't want what?
I don't want any friggin' electric vehicle.
Oh, electric vehicles, okay.
That's what I meant. Because I tell you what, we're finding out was anytime salt water is exposed to them, they have to fight the fire differently, and everything is crazy. They for the first time this year, I heard them warning specifically people with electric vehicles, move your cars to higher ground when hurricanes are coming in and stuff, because the salt water does something with the batteries and starts fires, even if they're not on. And plus, of course, the firefighters have to fight the fire differently. It's never really wanted, but
This is kind of a neat thing. This is, oh, I gotta share again, sorry.
oh, Buddy Hubbard said you could throw a couple of large Costco doll bags in the back, put a sheet over it.
This goes kinda in between seats, and this is what goes, like, where the floor is. Oh, I'm sorry. So this is like this goes, like, where the floor is,
Uh huh.
like in the seat, so, like, in our 2nd seat, and then
Yeah.
this goes over the seat so you have your mattress
Oh,
there.
cool.
They got some cool stuff,
Definitely some ideas.
you know.
Yeah, Sashi says a guy going around with a van and a mattress in the back is going to get weird looks. Oh, but Brogu wants
Oh,
pictures of our
here.
favorite dessert. Yeah, what's up?
Here's kind of a picture of one. We can kinda see it, actually, what it does. So
Oh,
that's kinda
that's
cool.
interesting.
Yeah, that's kinda
Yeah, and
cool.
then you got the brace for the bottom so that you're, yeah, okay, cool.
So that makes that whole area it makes it a bed.
Hey, we could get very comfortable there. We will show you.
God.
Okay. Um, Brogu was baiting here. Favorite dessert? Yeah, his favorite dessert is pecan pie, or should I say pecan pie? uh, Max does say a very real problem is the quality of RVs manufactured in the last 5 to 6 years has dropped severely. Yeah, and a lot of the problems I've heard is service from some of the dealers, especially the big name dealers. We've had a few have issues with customer service or customer no service around here. So
Mhm.
yeah, Sasha said there was also a study of electric vehicles and disaster rescue teams because of charging difficulties when there is no supply. I'm sorry. I will always be a supporter of the internal combustion engine because it's like it gets you where you need to go. I mean, you can solar this, that, and the other, but especially when stuff shorts out, I mean, which could happen. I mean, you can always flood a regular vehicle, but there's so many other things that we got to deal with these things. Don't leave the loofah on the lift kit. You and the damn loofahs, buddy. So, all right. Hey, Miss Mark Muses, welcome. Good to see you tonight.
Hello.
We're talking car camping and uh car camping and like teardrop RVs. And actually earlier we yesterday, January 4th, it was National Dimpled Chad Day. You might remember that, Miss Martin Muses, from 2000. Yes. Apparently, somebody set January 4th for whatever reason as Dimpled Chad Day to celebrate the election of 2000. It's just dimpled, dimpled chads, pregnant chads, hanging chads is all over the place. Oh yeah, I've heard about the new rules for California with the RVs. That is sad. Oh yes, and
This is what
everybody the last couple of years, nothing. You thought the last few years ago you should have been around in 2000, and that's right on the heels of Y2K. Then we had that election, and then dimpled, pregnant, and they had videos of people looking up, staring to the ceiling. It just was insane. Okay, Mrs.
Oh, this is something neat for car camping. You roll down your window and you put it over the window, then you shut your door, and it gives you airflow and privacy. But yeah, sorry, that's the brand, that's the company. But
Yeah,
it attaches over the door or whatever windows they have for different things. But that's kind of neat.
Yeah, that would work. That you would need something like that, especially in Florida. But I couldn't imagine how hot and humid that would be in Florida.
It's like your window's open. It's mesh.
But when it's still like 85 degrees at 2 a.m., it's like,
That's why you use a car camping fan
man,
for
what do
only
you,
$40.
you've already researched all this out, haven't
I
you?
just looked it up and just looked up at this company, that's all.
There is no customer service. Yes, Sashi's in Malaysia, and I've heard of that issue. Yeah, but yeah, I like the story that Sashi recounted about why they built a lot of houses on the up because of the wildlife walking going around,
Mhm.
or the flooding. But yeah. So, folks, that
See, this is the one, for an SUV where the mattress goes in the front seat. That's interesting.
huh, that is neat. I like that is somehow they get the support to be able to brace up to lift it up higher.
Mhm.
So I like what they did in the back seat too, though. Although I wonder, I wonder how comfortable that could be.
That yes,
Yeah,
that is the big thing. How comfortable is it?
yeah,
So anyway, like I said, these are privacy bundles where you can cover up your windows.
yeah.
So
I do
good.
think the thing that I like is some of these that have and what we saw in real life for somebody with a van. They actually had the frame where they could pull out the grill and what they cooked on, and it was
Yeah.
like that was neat, and then built it into the back. I think it went below the where the bed and storage was, kind of like in the
Mhm.
storage area. It's really really cool to see that. Um, yeah, that's and in teardrops. Although I do like Max's big Mercedes Benz thing, but we all know Max can buy it for all of us, and we can share it, right, Max? You know,
Sure.
which is this baby right here. I mean, that's a cool looking front engine, though. It doesn't look like the normal stupid looking RVs. That thing looks like it's going to kick your butt if it. It says, "Hey, I am a big vehicle. Get out of my way." Yeah, but mesh isn't going to stop Cocaine Bear and Crackoon from getting in. Oh, that's
That's
true.
why you don't have food in your camper.
Too funny, buddy. Yeah, that looks great until you have to drive it, or until you have to repair it.
Yep.
That's the thing we always get back to is it's all fun and dandy till you have to do maintenance and all that on some of these vehicles, you know. But oh, oh, buddy, you are the food missus.
No, they usually do. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Dave agrees. Oh wow, Sashi says that luxury Japanese SUVs come with curtains that can deploy when stopped for privacy. Oh.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, we could do that and have Rod Thunderheart drive us all around.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Well, I appreciate you stopping by for this, Mrs. You want to hang a little bit more, or do you need to get back onto what you're working on?
I don't know.
Okay, well, stay with us then if you want to. We'll take because I'm going to bring up another one of our topic, one of the
I'll see
other
what the
days.
topic is, and then I might leave.
Okay, well, let's see. Well, we know Dimple Chad Day, although it's gone to the fifth. I started on the fourth, so I'm gonna. There's one or two others on the fourth that really made some interesting thoughts though. And folks, I tell you what, it's really neat to see the old voting machines like we did. Hold on a second, this is my computer's orbit. Yeah. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the screens are doing the circle thing. It's like uh, I don't know, refreshing or something. So, but yeah, we had the Chad machines, the punch card machines. We also had the lever machines. On one of those images I just showed, where you do all the flipping levers up top. Then at the end, you pull the red handle and just You pull the red handle to cast your actual vote. So we're going to finish on the January 4th types of days. And I mentioned Dimple Chad Day, Free Flower Basket Day, National, I
Mm.
think this is Can Do Day. I don't think it's Can Day. Let's see. I think it's supposed to be, no, it's Cando. Or is it? It's Can Do, but they put candy on it, okay? It's just a day to take a realistic account of what a person is able to accomplish through hard work and dedication. That's one. Uh, National. Okay, if your name is Clara, it was National Clara Day. For you
Yeah.
Doctor Who fans, National Clara Day.
Clara.
Oh no, Brogu. Look at Brogu. Oh man, take care, Brogu. Rest well. Hopefully, y'all
Yes,
feel
hope you
better
feel
soon.
the
That
been
is
there but done that.
it was also National Clara Day. It was National Rachel Day. And to our friends, Sci-Fi Mombi and others, yeah, Snorpoopus will eat all of you. It's National Missouri Day.
Misery Day.
Yes, exactly. Not just Uranus Fudge Factory in Uranus, Missouri, but it's the whole state of Missouri gets this day. It's the 24th state to join the union. Uh, so
Yay.
nationaltoday.com end up detailing the history of the state and the area back from 12,000 BC.
Woo.
It was in the area France sold to the U.S. in 1803. Part of Louisiana purchase. Statehood came after the Missouri Compromise of 1820, and settlement was rapid after 1820. So, of course, there's a very big battleground state in between the South and the North. Both sides wanted it. Missouri is named after the indigenous Missouri Indians. It comes from the word Iowa Missourita, meaning wooden canoe people are those who have dugout canoes. So,
Mm.
all these states seem to have their own days, Mrs. I mean, we just had
Uh-huh.
Alabama Day recently. So, but a National Rachel Day also. But probably one of the most, I love National Trivia Day because I love trivia. We used to go. I
Mhm.
wish we could go back from time. Pop Music Chart Day is a day on 4th. Tom Thumb Day, which is also a gas station in Florida. World Hypnotism Day. World Braille Day. And the other one I want to talk about is National Spaghetti Day was yesterday.
Yay.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. Oh, Sashi said he actually climbed in the cockpit of the Actros at a motor show. Very space age looking.
Very cool.
Um,
Cool.
yeah, bro. My computer. There you go. Buddy said to Max about the flatbed. Is that Granny's rocking chair on back of Jed's flatbed pickup truck? Nice. But basically, National Spaghetti Day is what it is. Although the origins of spaghetti disputed is Marco Polo bringing back invention from the East and Arab trade. We can all agree that a cold night with a big bowl of noodly, saucy goodness is balm for the soul. And so now, January 4th was National Spaghetti Day. All right. Um, let's see. Let's see. It talks about the way spaghetti was made. All right. Um, first century BC, the oldest recorded documentation of pasta is found. Writings of Roman poet Quintus Horatius Flaccus, referring to sheets of dough called lagana. Production begins in the 12th century. Spaghetti production kicks off in Sicily. Let's see.
Mm.
In the 1870, combination of tomato juice and spaghetti is printed for the first time in Italian chef Francesco Leonardi's cookbook L'Appicio Moderno.
Oh.
And of course, in the 20th century, it evolves to more American style. Prepare with basil and oregano.
Mm.
National Spaghetti Day. So, all right. Well, since you don't do show, yeah, and remember everybody, please make sure. Uh, a nice Max. That's very creative. Make sure to join Mrs. at 10 a.m. Monday morning for the return of your daily dose of positivity. Morning Muses with Mrs. Damian.
Mhm.
Mrs. Do you want to talk about what you do with that show?
It's a show I do at 10 a.m. Monday through Friday where we just have some time just to be positive, have fun. We do a puzzle. We um, do memes, celebrations, birthdays, and we have our friend Sashi who shares amazing food from Malaysia. Um, so it is really, really fun. We have a good time, and it's just being positive. Tuesdays at 1, I do block parties where I do brick builds. They can be Lego or any other company. I just found a couple more at Five Below. Um, and that is what I do on Tuesdays. Sorry, my brain totally stopped working there. It was buffering. Thursdays
Yeah.
at 5, I have puttering with Mrs. Dadman. I putter in Fortnite Lego, and we just kind of talk and chill while I uh, basically move stuff around and chop down trees and do all that. And yes, buddy, fried leftover spaghetti is delish. So, and thank you for all those links, buddy. Thank you so much. I'm still hoping to get the Lego battle bus from Fortnite. I've got the Lego loot llama. Maybe I'll build that on Tuesday. Um, so
Sashi proclaims the title of Herald of his Asian Food. Did you see that?
yes, you are the herald of Asian food, and oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Um,
Well,
mhm.
Buddy about fried leftover spaghetti. I can't wait for you. I hope you can do a baked spaghetti soon.
Oh, I
Or
love doing the baked
yeah,
spaghetti too.
baked. I love your baked lasagna too. God, it's so good. But hey, there's the Mrs. Link. Make sure you're subscribed both on Twitch and YouTube. You can support her with the Ko-Fi donations, one-time or monthly donations to help fray off the cost of StreamYards, other things, and also maybe some spending money to help the channel out or just help her to
The
relax and have
Lego
some fun.
the Lego battle bus is 60 days back ordered.
Wow. Well, I guess you just. How much is it though?
$100.
Ugh,
But the
ugh.
characters that it comes with,
Yeah.
um, see if it had a trying to get a bigger picture. Okay. So there it is. They actually can sit in there. You have, let me see if they can show a better picture of them. I would like to see a bigger picture. There we go. You have, I don't know what some of there. You have Cuddle Bear, Cuddle Team Leader. That's Rainbow Bright, Peely, Mousels. Oh, and I like that one, but I don't know its name. So that is the characters there. You there? Are you muted, Dad man?
Yeah, I had to cough a second, but yeah, and then I do it again. So, which one did you not know what it was?
I don't know what a lot of them are. I don't know what
Yeah,
that one is. I think that one is what's his name? I don't know a lot of the
yeah.
names.
I know,
That's
but we know
right.
Peely Meowsles.
Peely Meowsles, Cuddle Team Leader, and I think that's Bright Team. Oh wow, it's on Amazon right now. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna look right
Yeah,
now.
the buddy sent me a link, but yeah, go ahead and check that out. Um, let's see. Trying to find some. There's something else I wanted to find out about.
Wow. Can get it in 2 days, Dad man.
What's that?
I said, can get it in 2 days, Dad man.
All right. Well, we'll have to. Maybe we can see about getting it soon. Hey,
So you can't do the soon sometimes. Sometimes you do the soon and then it's gone.
what do you mean? Huh?
I'm, I'm messing with you. Is it really? I guess it is on the Lego store. I got the I got the llama.
Yeah.
I got the loot llama here. This is on Amazon, guys. I got this one. I think that's going to be fun to build. I like some of the little stuff it has. So that one is going to be cool. I might build that
Uh,
on Tuesday.
oh darn. Well, I can't find it on my computer. Somebody, I'll have to do it for later. But they got a picture. They found somebody took a picture of a raccoon riding an alligator in Florida.
Oh my goodness. So
Yep.
anyway, thanks.
All
Thanks,
right.
buddy.
Yep. And then also there's the throne issue, the throne site that she has where,
Whoops. Can you take that away?
yep.
Thank you.
There you go. Of course, cards. Send all this at PO Box 26603, Jacksonville, Florida 32226. If you do that, if you send something,
Yeah.
sometimes it always says,
Well, Sashi asked if it was expensive. $99.99 is the going price for that. Um, I think it's expensive, but like he said, it's some places are marking them up higher. Um, yeah, it's probably a good price, but it's still like I still cringe having this. The only reason I think this one would be worth it is because of all the minifigures. I think the
yeah,
minifigures.
it had some really nice minifigures.
Yeah.
So, right. Um, Buddy said it is and isn't. Most places were sold out. So third party have been marketing $200 plus. Jeez.
Yeah. That's ridiculous. Because Lego will eventually get them in if you're patient. I could
Yeah.
pre-order it at the Lego store and I just wait and it would eventually come in. You just have
Right.
to be patient sometimes.
That's the thing is being patient, but that's always difficult. So I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up the show now. Thank you for jumping on with me for a bit, Mrs.
You're welcome.
You know, and as always, and I know everybody's looking forward to you returning Monday morning. So yeah, Sashi said that's more can if you can afford. Yeah, I just sometimes things have gotten to a price of do I even want it anymore? I mean, there's
Yeah,
some.
it's crazy. It's crazy. That's why I'm asking people to gift it to me.
Mhm.
I'm just kidding.
Or that's the thing with the Throne account, the Throne. Many of those items, it could be like a crowdfunding thing. If everybody
Yeah.
contributes to it, it does get it, and it can be purchased.
And
So
such as my buddy has a Lego license. Cool.
yeah, and this, although Beefermo has found some named Lego sets at places, Miss. Do you want to talk about that
Yeah.
place?
Oh, there's a place, it's like a bin store. They put get stuff in and everything is like the first day $7 and it's $5 and whatever. You can find some cool sets. Yes, but you are right, buddy. The popular Lego sets, they never get marked down. They never do. You might find them at like a Walmart or a Target that they might, or there's another place that they said it's not in our part of the uh, neck of the woods, but um, that sometimes they'll mark them down, but they don't. I mean, you'll never see Harry Potter marked down. You'll never see uh, Marvel marked down. Um, You'll never see any of those big ones, DC, any of those. Um, so
Yep. So I tell you what, I mean, although I will say it's gotten to be fun. Our new tradition, no longer on Black Friday going to Joann's and Office Max, for CD, DVDs, and fat quarters. Last couple Black Fridays, we've been going to
we just
Lego when they first
Lego.
opened. But I will tell you that, yeah, we spent a ass ton of money that I mean, but we did get quite a few free builds for it. As you did the Santa, the
Yeah, we got
holiday train, and then there was one other, wasn't there?
yes, what was it? Gosh darn it. A record player. I
Yes,
haven't
the
done that
record
one
player,
yet.
which I think is going to be fascinating. I don't know if you've shown it yet, the gift from your kid.
Oh, Sachi says the buddy of mine never sells it higher than the list price. That's why he's not rich yet.
Well, and that's an
That's
ethical.
that's that's good.
I agree. I think it's ethical. You know, but
But it is.
but our kid found a nice Lego set too for you
Yeah,
for
I got
Christmas.
one. It's a like a camera.
It's another
Uh,
3-in-1, isn't it?
I think so. The three
Yeah.
in one. Yeah,
All right.
they're cool.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to go ahead and wind up and say goodnight to
Okay.
everybody. Mrs., do you have any other thoughts or comments or
No, good
suggestions?
night, everybody. I'm
I know you're
tired.
tired. I'm getting ready to go to bed. Hey, folks, everybody, thank you. I might be live with some Fortnite tomorrow, but hey, uh, feel free to share our channels out, share them. Think links, Mrs. I'm going to send you just a quick. I'm going to see something in the private chat.
Oh, okay. Typing, typing, typing.
I know. I know. Sorry. So it's like, there you go.
Yeah, you
All
can.
right, folks. Today's the 5th. Now that it's Sunday, tomorrow will be Monday the 6th, folks. We're planning on doing an anniversary stream on the 13th on a Monday night. It'll be 30 years to the day we met. Actually,
Yep.
29 to the night to the
29 days.
for
29
an
days.
anniversary.
29 years married.
Yes, exactly. It feels like 29 days. It's been so fast and furious. So we're going to be promoting that, putting that out there. So hopefully y'all make plans to join us on that Monday night for a few hours, and we'll see how this goes. And we're working on our formats and whatever we want to
Mhm.
do with it. So on that note, just want to get that out there for y'all. I've got other streams coming up this month. We'll publicize those later. But for now, Mrs., thank you again so much for jumping on with me for a bit.
You're welcome.
All right. And everybody else out there, y'all
Thank
have
you
a
for having me. I'm sorry. Yeah. Thanks for asking me on.
absolutely. All right. Well, love you and love you guys out there in the chat. Thank you for your support. Share it out, and we will catch you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.